I'm Fletcher Rhoden, and this is Quotes and Quips. Today, words of wisdom from Bruce Lee. Quotes and Quips is brought to you by my website, FletcherRhoden.com. That's where you'll find links, such as to my Amazon.com author page. That's where you can buy my books in paperback for Kindle or audiobook format. There's a link to my Spotify artists page, where you can download my music in its various subgenres. I've got new music for 2024. Now you can download my music anywhere you like, all over the internet. But at my website, there's free music that you can get there exclusively. Well, Bruce Lee gives us today's quote. I will provide the quips. Bruce Lee tells us, "The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus." The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Okay, well, just a little about Bruce Lee. If you're not familiar with him, most people are. He's iconic. He's a national hero. Not only did he help to revolutionize the Hong Kong's film industry, but he also was a sort of an activist, and he started, he was a trainer, and he's very influential in the rap community, and he's just well known, well regarded as a thoughtful, successful man. So, one of his philosophies comes to us in this quote. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Well, what he's saying, of course, is that it's not size and strength that win the day. The battle is fought and won up here. It's clearly what he's saying. It's the average man who can channel his attention like a laser with focus that's unbroken. That is the successful warrior. Now we know that, it's easy to imagine that it's true in the combat arena, or if you're in a physical battle with somebody. Kung Fu, I believe, is predicated on the notion of turning one's strengths against them, turning their strengths into weaknesses. It only makes sense that his quote would suggest a centeredness of perspective. We've spoken on the show about emotion and reason. They both always exist, but one always prevails. You're either more rational or you're more emotional. You've always got both percolating in there, but one is always going to dominate. So what Bruce Lee is telling us is always let reason dominate, because you cannot be focused. Laser-like focus if you're emotional. Emotion isn't focused. It froths, it bursts, it bubbles over, splatters everywhere, burns people. Not pleasant. Laser-like focus comes from reason. The battle is fought and won up here, is what Bruce Lee tells us. And that you don't need to be gifted with great size or immense muscularity, because it's the keenness of the mind that will prevail. Now, how that's done, I imagine, takes a good deal of training. I'm not going to tell you that here's a quote, now go out and get into fight with someone and try to win. I don't want anybody to fight with anybody, because it's not just about combat. This quote is about daily life. It's about getting through the day and beating beating down your worst impulses. It's about being in control of yourself. Being a successful warrior isn't always about throwing kicks and punches in a ring. It's about meeting the everyday challenges. It's about seeing your family through to the milestones in their lives. It's about being there for the people who need you when they need you. It's about being the person that you are meant to be, I would say. And that battle is fought and won up here. Because it doesn't matter how big or little, strong or frail you may be. You don't need to physically outmatch most of the challenges you come across in life. Those will be challenges to your soul, to your mind, to your character, to those things which don't physically actually manifestly exist, physically speaking, but which remain the most important things. So, let's all take a lesson from the master, Bruce Lee. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. All right. Well, we're going to take a look at another quote along with some quips next time on Quotes and Quips. I'm here every Monday at noon, right here on this YouTube channel. I leave them up. You should subscribe so you'll know when they're coming. There's reruns. You can always check those out. And there's another show, too, you can watch from last year called Tracking the Lone Wolf. That's on its own YouTube channel, Tracking the Lone Wolf. Go to my website, check out my new music, and tune in again. Until then, bye, Mary.